Have you ever felt like your intelligence made you an outsider? Like the more you understood the world, the less people seemed to understand you? This is not just a feeling, it's a pattern. History has shown that brilliant minds often face isolation, ridicule, and rejection, not admiration. But why? Let's dive into the paradox of intelligence and why society often pushes geniuses away. From Socrates, forced to drink poison, to Galileo, silenced for his discoveries. From Tesla, who died penniless, to Van Gogh, who sold only one painting in his lifetime. History tells the same story. Why does this keep happening? The answer lies in psychology, philosophy, and the deep fear of intelligence. German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer once said, "There is nothing by which a man exasperates most people more than by displaying superior ability." Intelligence doesn't just impress people, it reminds them of their own limitations. It acts like a mirror, reflecting back what they lack, triggering a hidden discomfort. Psychologists call this cognitive self-threat, the subconscious fear that someone else's intelligence makes us feel small. And when people feel small, they react in three ways. Society tends to reject brilliance in three key ways. 1. Avoidance. Highly intelligent people are often excluded, ignored, or socially isolated. Even in childhood, gifted students struggle to fit in. 2. Devaluation. Intelligence is dismissed with phrases like, "Book smarts aren't everything," or "They're smart but lack common sense." 3. Hostility. Some people feel so threatened that they attack, mock, or undermine intellectuals. This is why smart individuals are often targets of criticism or bullying. But here's where things get even stranger. While intelligence triggers discomfort, mediocrity creates a sense of safety. Sociologists call this cognitive safety zones, where people prefer average minds because they don't challenge the status quo. This is why, in many workplaces, the best ideas are ignored in favor of comfortable, familiar thinking. Have you ever been in a situation where someone less competent got ahead just because they were more likable? The digital world has made this even worse. Social media rewards simplicity and emotion, not deep thinking. Studies show that short, reactive content spreads faster than complex ideas. This is why thoughtful discussions get buried, while controversial, shallow, or entertaining posts dominate. We've built a system where intelligence is pushed aside, while mediocrity goes viral. So how can highly intelligent people navigate a world that often rejects them? Here are three powerful strategies. 1. Strategic self-presentation. Instead of overwhelming others, reveal your intelligence gradually. Share knowledge as a story, not a lecture. 2. Find the right tribe. Don't waste energy seeking validation from those who fear intelligence. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. 3. Use intelligence as a bridge, not a weapon. Make complex ideas simple and engaging. People won't reject intelligence if they feel included in it. The world needs brilliance, but it also needs brilliant people who know how to connect with others. If you're highly intelligent and feel misunderstood, don't lose hope. The problem isn't you, it's how society reacts to intelligence. Your gift is a light in a world that sometimes prefers darkness. So the question is, will you dim your light to fit in, or will you shine despite the resistance? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt rejected for your intelligence? Intelligence isn't just about solving problems. It's about seeing what others ignore. This is what philosophers call the curse of awareness. The more you understand the world, the more you see the flaws in human nature, the illusions society believes in, the cycles of history that repeat. This can lead to frustration, cynicism, or even depression. Schopenhauer believed that the intelligent are cursed because they see life for what it really is, not what people wish it to be. Leonardo da Vinci, one of the greatest minds in history, hid his genius in plain sight. He wrote his ideas in reverse-coded script, making them readable only through a mirror, not just to protect them, but because he understood a powerful truth. Revealing too much intelligence too fast makes people uncomfortable. So he mastered a strategy, playing dumb in public, thinking deeply in private. The lesson? Not every thought needs to be shared. Sometimes wisdom is knowing when to observe rather than speak. Many brilliant minds experience a deep sense of isolation. It's not that they can't communicate, it's that few people speak their language. The poet Rainer Maria Rilke once wrote, "A person's loneliness is their exile, and their exile is their wisdom." But this doesn't mean isolation is permanent. The key is not to seek validation from everyone, but to find the few who understand you. So how do you turn intelligence into power, instead of letting it push people away? Step 1. Learn to translate your ideas. Don't speak in a way that confuses others. Speak in a way that makes them curious. Great thinkers like Carl Jung and Albert Einstein were masters of simplification. Step 2. Read the room. Some people fear intelligence, and trying to convince them will only make them resist. Focus your energy on those who are ready to listen. Step 3. Don't chase acceptance, create it. Most geniuses in history weren't accepted by their world. They built their own. Find your audience, your circle, and your space to grow. The paradox of intelligence is this: the world needs highly intelligent people, but often rejects them until it's too late. Most visionaries weren't celebrated until after their time. Van Gogh died unknown, yet his paintings now sell for millions. Socrates was condemned, yet his ideas shaped modern philosophy. Galileo was silenced, yet his discoveries changed science forever. This is why the intelligent must stay strong. If you ever feel unseen, misunderstood, or rejected, remember, the world's greatest minds face the same battle. So now you have a choice. Will you dim your light to fit in? Or will you embrace your intelligence, even if it means standing alone? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever hidden your intelligence to fit in? What's the hardest part of being highly intelligent? One of the hardest burdens of intelligence is this: the world often rejects those who think differently. Take Nikola Tesla, a man who could see the future, yet died penniless in a hotel room. He gave the world alternating current, the foundation of modern electricity. He envisioned wireless energy, radio, and even artificial intelligence before anyone else. Yet he was ridiculed, ignored, and eventually erased from mainstream history. The lesson? Being right too early feels like being wrong. But history always catches up. Here's something they don't tell you. Intelligence doesn't guarantee happiness. In fact, many brilliant minds struggle with it. Why? Because intelligence often brings overthinking, existential questions, and a sense of disconnection. While others enjoy the moment, the intelligent analyze it. While others find comfort in beliefs, the intelligent question them. While others trust society's rules, the intelligent see the flaws. But here's the secret. Happiness for the intelligent doesn't come from escaping their mind. It comes from finding meaning within it. If you've ever felt misunderstood, here's something to remember. Some of the greatest thinkers in history were seen as fools in their time. Einstein's teachers thought he was slow. Socrates was sentenced to death for corrupting minds. Marie Curie was doubted until she won 2 Nobel Prizes. Here's the truth. The world only understands geniuses after it needs them. So if you feel out of place now, it might just mean you're ahead of your time. Here's the final truth that intelligent people must accept. You will never be fully understood. And that's okay. Because intelligence isn't about being accepted. It's about seeing the world clearly and deciding what to do with that vision. So instead of seeking validation, seek purpose. Instead of hiding your thoughts, use them to build something. And instead of feeling isolated, realize that your mind is your greatest gift, if you learn how to use it. Now it's your turn. What will you do with your intelligence? Will you hide it? Suppress it? Let it isolate you? Or will you use it to shape the world? Tell me in the comments. Have you ever felt like your intelligence was a curse? What's the biggest challenge of being highly intelligent? If you found this video meaningful, Subscribe for more deep dives into the minds of thinkers, visionaries, and misfits who shaped history. Until next time, stay curious, like, and subscribe.